Lawsuit against Prince Andrew alleging sexual assault reaches a crucial stage at a court in New York today. It follows the release of a document that shows Ms. Giuffre was paid $500,000 in exchange for committing not to sue any potential defendant connected to the Epstein case.
Princess Diana's brother, Charles Spencer, speaking out amid Kate Middleton conspiracy theories.
Well, I think what you've seen in the last couple of weeks is the palace really trying to take control of the narrative.
Royal headline, Princess Diana's former flame, James Hewitt, speaking out now about a rumor circulating for decades that he is Prince Harry's biological father.
Welcome to Conspiracy Theories Revealed. Given the long and often scandal-filled history of the British royal family, how could it not also be riddled with dark and incredible conspiracy theories? From hidden agendas to controversial cover-ups, this video delves into the intriguing realm of royal family conspiracies, challenging their media spin machine to no end to try and contain them. In this video, we uncover the mysterious world of the royal family with shocking conspiracy theories that reveal some of their darkest secrets. From Prince Harry is not King Charles' son, to a prince once thought to be Jack the Ripper, to the royal family being Nazi sympathizers, and many more. Watch now to discover the jaw-dropping revelations that may change the way you view the monarchy forever. Number 10. The royal family were Nazi sympathizers.
The pictures are political dynamite. They show Elizabeth II as a small girl, her mother and her uncle Edward. They are all performing a Nazi salute. How close were the royals to the Nazis? New reports show that after his abdication, Edward hoped that Hitler would conquer England and return him to the throne. Was the Duke of Windsor a traitor?
One of the most chilling theories is the claim that the British royal family had sympathies for the Nazi regime. This originated from photographs and reports from the 1930s showing Edward VIII and Wallis Simpson meeting Adolf Hitler.
Was Edward VIII just a pacifist, or was he pro-Nazi? We're starting to see through these intelligence documents inside the mind of Edward VIII.
I think he greatly overestimated his own popularity with the British people at that time. Goebbels' comments in his diary on Wallis Simpson were that she would have been a good queen, that he noted that Hitler referred to her as Your Royal Highness. Of course, that was the title which she so desperately craved. And he found Edward to be a charming, likeable chap with a common sense approach to life, and said it was a great pity that Edward was no longer king, because with him an alliance would have been possible.
Further fuel was added to the fire with the release of a home video from 1933 showing the young Queen Elizabeth II performing a Nazi salute under the guidance of her uncle, Edward VIII. While the family has consistently denied these claims, the controversy remains as a dark chapter in royal history. Number 9. The British monarchy actively supported the slave trade.
This is the St. Edward's crown. It's been placed on the heads of kings and queens as they are coronated for more than 300 years. But as monarchs from King Charles II to Queen Elizabeth II wore this crown, they were wearing the legacy of slavery. Almost a century after the royal family started licensing armed British men to travel to West Africa to claim people as property, getting rich by selling them into slavery.
It's claimed that the British monarchy played a significant role in supporting and profiting from the transatlantic slave trade.
One of the ways they amassed wealth and power was through the transatlantic slave trade, of which the royals were largely in favour. The 1562 journey of John Hawkins, the first English person known to have included enslaved Africans in his cargo, was approved by Queen Elizabeth I herself.
The Royal African Company, established by the monarchy, was involved in transporting enslaved Africans to the Americas. Historians argue that the wealth generated from this brutal enterprise helped build the economic foundations of the British Empire.
If you look past the corgis, the coins, and the ceramic commemorative tap, you'll find that the royal family is a bona fide financial empire. In early 2021, an investigation found that the Queen successfully lobbied Parliament to keep her private wealth hidden from the public. But last year, Forbes estimated that the headline value of the royal family's holdings was worth more than $28 billion. That includes Buckingham Palace, the crown jewels, huge areas of land across the UK, and some prime London real estate.
This theory provides a vivid picture of the monarchy's historical involvement in one of humanity's darkest periods. Number 8, Queen Victoria's grandson, Prince Albert Victor, was Jack the Ripper.
Prince Albert Victor, Christian Edward, was also well known as Eddie to his friends. He is infamous in the Jack the Ripper cases, with 3 main theories taking the spotlight in this case.
The mystery of Jack the Ripper has fascinated and horrified people for over a century. Some theorists believe Prince Albert Victor, Queen Victoria's grandson, was the famous killer due to his irregular behaviour and the timing of his whereabouts during the murders. Known as a troubled soul, Albert Victor was rumoured to have frequented the Whitechapel area, where the murders occurred.
The first time the theory would be put forward was in 1962, when the first theory regarding Eddie's involvement in the murders became known. One theory suggested that Eddie was suffering from syphilis. He had picked this up from a shore party in the West Indies, and it was this infection that impacted his mental capacity and led him to be going on a murderous spree.
His supposed secret life, involving scandalous affairs and a possible mental illness, adds a dark twist to this theory. Although no solid evidence links him to the crimes, the suspense and mystery keep this theory alive, making it a fascinating part of royal lore. Number 7. Prince Andrew and the Jeffrey Epstein conspiracies.
Jeffrey Epstein was a billionaire New York businessman whose vast wealth brought an arrogance that knew no limits. Damn the consequences, he acted as if he could have anything he craved. But what he desired most was sex with young women and girls. For years, he abused them at will. And such were the numbers of victims Epstein exploited, he started trading them around the world.
Prince Andrew's association with convicted and now deceased celebrity sex offender Jeffrey Epstein has generated numerous controversial and highly embarrassing conspiracies for the British royal family.
I was single for quite a long time, in the early 80s, but then after I got married I was very happy, and I've never really felt the need to go and party, and certainly going to Jeffrey's was not about partying, absolutely not.
Is it possible that you met Virginia Roberts, dined with her, danced with her in Tramp, had sex with her on another date?
No.
She said she had sex with you 3 times. Once in a London house when she was trafficked to you in Maxwell's house.
Yes.
Once in New York a month or so later at Epstein's mansion, and once on his private island in a group of 7 or 8 other girls.
Accusations of sexual misconduct and his delayed car crash during an interview have led to doubts about the extent of his involvement in Epstein's crimes.
How did you learn that you were going to be trafficked to him?
I, was woken up by Guylaine in the morning and told I was going to meet a prince, and up till then I should have known, but I didn't even know that I was going to be trafficked that night to him.
Ghislaine Maxwell was found guilty of child sex trafficking in 2021, is currently serving a 20-year prison sentence. Giffrey and Prince Andrew previously reached a settlement in her sexual abuse lawsuit against him, and he has denied all allegations.
Some theories even suggest a cover-up by the royal family to protect him from prosecution, further damaging the monarchy's reputation. At Conspiracy Theories Revealed, we also let you be the judge by encouraging you to share your comments and thoughts in the comments section of this video. Number 6. Is Prince Harry King Charles's son or not?
Prince Harry is addressing those rumors about his real father. For decades, there has been speculation that Princess Diana's former lover, James Hewitt, is the 38-year-old's dad, not King Charles III.
Rumours have long been circulating around Prince Harry's father's identity, with some suggesting that his real father is James Hewitt, a former lover of Princess Diana.
Charles used to joke, "Who knows if I'm really the Prince of Wales? Who knows if I'm even your real father? Maybe your real father is in Broadmoor, darling boy."
Then speculated Hewitt was Harry's dad, a rumour fueled by what some say is their apparent likeness.
Both Diana and Hewitt confirmed their affair, which adds fuel to the theory given Harry's noticeable similarities to Hewitt. However, the timeline of their relationship conflicts with this, as Harry was apparently born before their affair began. Number 5, Prince Philip the Unfaithful.
A long list of women who've been named as potential mistresses of the late prince. Philip himself had a cheeky response to the claims, though, saying in 2017, "Have you ever stopped to think that, for the past 40 years, I've never moved anywhere without a policeman accompanying me? So how the hell could I get away with anything like that?"
Prince Philip, famously known as the Unfaithful amongst theorists, was rumoured to have had numerous affairs, including alleged relationships with actress Pat Kirkwood and writer Daphne du Maurier.
Susan Barantes was the late mother of Sarah Ferguson, the former wife of Prince Philip's son, Prince Andrew. Royal biographer Ingrid Seward claims in her book, My Husband and I, 70 Years of Royal Marriage, that Susan is just one of a whole list of women that the prince has had relations with.
Some conspiracy theories even suggest he had children outside his marriage.
Prince Philip was the children's godfather and even paid for one of the children's education, leading many to believe that they were his biological children.
His alleged infidelity to Queen Elizabeth cast a shadow over the royal family's image, hinting at hidden scandals. Number 4, Harry and Meghan. Racism and accusations against the royal family.
Their claims are explosive. Top of the list is an accusation of racism against an unnamed member of the royal family.
The disclosures by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle about alleged racism within the royal family have sparked global outrage and heated discussions. During their explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey, they claimed that a senior royal expressed concerns about their son Archie's potential skin colour before he was born.
Have you spoken to your brother since the interview?
No, I haven't spoken to him yet, but I will do.
And can you just let me know, is the royal family a racist family, sir?
No, we're very much not a racist family.
This accusation led to widespread debates about the monarchy's colonial past and ongoing issues of racism. The interview highlighted the couple's struggles with the royal family and triggered discussions about the need for change within the British monarchy.
The royal household as a whole acknowledge that institutional racism is part of the culture, and I want to see them tackle that head on. I think zooming in on this one individual.
These claims have undoubtedly shaken the royal family and challenged their public image like never before. Number 3, the princes in the Tower.
Over 500 years ago, 2 small boys were last recorded playing within the walls of this building, and then they disappeared. But we're not here to talk about a murder. We're here to consider the possible survival of the princes in the Tower.
The disappearance of the young princes in the Tower, Edward V and his brother Richard, Duke of York, remains one of the most enduring royal mysteries.
It's so horrific. It's 2 small children, 12 and 9, being murdered by their uncle. They're last recorded playing, shooting bows and arrows out on the grass here underneath the garden tower. There's a fairy tale element to it. The wicked uncle who steals the throne from his nephews and has them done away with in the night.
Many believe they were murdered on the orders of their uncle, Richard III, to secure his claim to the throne.
Greatest murder mystery in British history. First, the princes were imprisoned, and then, it's thought, they were killed. The man who's usually accused of the killing is their uncle. He seized the throne from Edward and made himself Richard III.
Despite numerous theories and the discovery of bones in the Tower of London, their fate remains a mystery. Number 2, where is Princess Kate?
The announcement that Catherine, Princess of Wales, underwent abdominal surgery and would take a break from the public eye drew suspicion from some.
The recent and sudden disappearance of Princess Kate from public view has sparked a wave of conspiracy theories and wild theories. Some believe she is suffering from a serious illness or has undergone secret surgery, leading to her extended absence.
Kate's prolonged absence follows abdominal surgery in January, the palace refusing to confirm anything more than the barest of facts.
More shocking claims suggest she is being held against her will or has been replaced by a lookalike to cover up a scandal. Other theories include her involvement in a secret royal mission or a personal crisis.
No 42-year-old woman who's previously been extremely healthy stays in hospital for quite a chunk of time, unless it's pretty serious.
This ongoing mystery continues to captivate the public and the media, making it a modern-day internet sensation with theories evolving daily. Number 1, Princess Diana's death was not an accident.
Diana, Princess of Wales, has been seriously injured in a car accident in Paris.
They were apparently being pursued by paparazzi.
Well, they were involved in some kind of collision, we don't know with what.
We have reports from Paris that Diana, Princess of Wales, has been killed in a car accident.
Perhaps the most infamous conspiracy theory is that Princess Diana's death was arranged by the royal family. The supporters believe her relationship with Dodi Fayed, an Egyptian Muslim, and her controversial nature presented a threat to the monarchy.
What appears to be a tragic accident is, to some, a much more sinister event.
People who believe that Diana died as a result of a routine Saturday night traffic accident must be the same people who believe that President Kennedy was shot by a lone gunman.
Despite official investigations determining that her death was a tragic accident, theories of a planned assassination continue to exist. Comments from her former butler, Paul Burrell, and Dodi Fayed's father, Mohammed Al-Fayed, support these claims. Diana had even expressed fears of being targeted in a letter mentioning a planned accident in her car.
Princess Diana expressed fear of British Secret Service operatives working for MI5 and MI6. Was her fear finally and conclusively proven correct?
The involvement of paparazzi and questions about the driver Henry Paul's intoxication add layers to this timeless and fascinating theory, keeping it alive in the public consciousness.
It was alive, and there was a note saying they also spotted a red mark inside her thigh, which could be an injection going into her as well. So all they had to do was a quick injection and out, knowing that she'd be dead within hours. There's no doubt about it in my mind, none whatsoever. She was definitely murdered.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave us a like and check out other cool videos from our channel, Conspiracy Theories Revealed. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel to be notified of more thought-provoking content on conspiracy theories and hidden truths from our latest videos, where we let you be the judge.